I believe we are natural allies. I hope he feels the same. Together?
I love him.
2 seconds later.
I just said I love him so much.
In the year 2022, a young man named Angel binged a show called House of the Dragon over the course of a week. Later, he joined his friends for the finale in a pub of no particular note or importance. But it was only revealed afterwards that the young man had never seen nor been spoiled of the original series Game of Thrones. Now, watch and relive the series from Angel's truly unique perspective as the Watchers in the Bar present. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Sean Tank Top, and I'm over here at Casa Tank Top. I'm hanging out with Angel. How you doing, Angel?
I'm, as usual, good.
Good. Okay.
Good.
But scared?
Always scared.
Always scared?
I'm just a little baby.
I mean, I think we're all a little baby especially when we're watching this fucking show. And the show that we're watching right now, we're watching Game of Thrones. I mean, we're in season 2 right now. We are at episode 5. And
it's getting juicy.
I mean, it's getting cloudy. It's getting fucking.
So
it's getting cloudy. It's getting murky. It's getting kind of. Was it greasy? Well, okay, we're talking about Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow Baby the Hedgehog. Melisandre took Stannis' seed. Clearly, she was like just fucking good.
Yeah, she's like, I will have a baby.
Right, but not in the way. Do you think that he knew about this? Do you think he knows about this thing?
There's literally no way. He did send her, though.
And he did say, like, what? I think he did.
I think he...
Because he did say, you will he's like, Davos, I need you to smuggle her into this part of the bay, like at Dragonstone, and I need you to, and you can never ask me about what you see.
So yeah, maybe he does.
Maybe I don't think he exactly. I don't think he exactly knows
what like the severity of all of it is, but
yeah.
He has like an idea based off of her, witchy little way. I feel like this is one of those fucking like Marvel like destroyer of worlds like things, because like
a Barbenheimer.
Like this is crazy. It looks like the smoke coming from Canada right now, and I'm just like. What?
No, we get like the Shadow Baby sitting there. It was like, we'll go the full Barbenheimer. It's the destroyer of worlds. It's Oppenheimer, but for Barbie, it's like, hey, do you guys ever think about dying or whatever? Like that's what the Shadow Baby said at some point. It's like, do you guys ever think about dying? I'm a Barbie girl. Yeah, well, it's gonna wreak some havoc. I just don't think that we understand what or how or why. It's going on, hanging out in Karth,
the greatest city that ever
was or ever will be. Yes,
yeah.
Which is the only way that you can say it.
AKA Chicago.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. Yeah, it's the Chicago over there. Even though it looks a lot more like it looks a lot more like Portugal or Malibu or something like that. It's like the first time that she has kind of been received as like Daenerys Targaryen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like everybody's like already referring to her as like Mother of Dragons now, and like she has like this little name for herself. I would be nervous,
but
though.
No. I think that it's cool in that way because she's not predicated by Drogo anymore.
Yeah.
Or the Call or any of that type of stuff.
What if they just like steal your dragons? Like,
I think
I were them.
Yes.
As I think my new theme is, I would kill her.
Jesus Christ.
You'd be...
I'd be like, give me your dragon.
You're the most savage bitch in fucking Westeros, apparently, over here. I mean, like, you're not wrong. I mean, it's something that's on the table. It'll be interesting to check it out. You want to get into it?
I do.
Hell yeah. All right, we appreciate you guys very much for hanging out with us as a Hot D fan goes through Game of Thrones. We are on season 2, episode 5. If you guys want to get early and uncut access to the next episode, to episode 6, and all the crazy shit that goes on in that episode, you guys can do that by becoming a part of our Patreon. The link's in the top pinned comment of the description below. That takes you over to our Patreon. You go over there, you pony up $8 at the premium streaming tier. That gets you full and uncut access to all of our Game of Thrones coverage, including the next episode. Every time that we make a drop on YT, you get the next week's episode completely full and uncut. Oh my God. Are they zombies or something like that? Like they're literally going to eat this guy alive?
Oh my God.
I think so. Oh, holy fuck. So we hope you guys consider doing that, or just ring that bell
Yeah, the like and subscribe.
The like and the subscribe. I mean, it's a really nice like little deal. I mean, like you know, we're not begging for it with a tin cup or whatever it is.
Yeah.
We want you guys to hit us up with it if you guys are having a good time, because it does help people find the channel and all of that good stuff. So we would greatly appreciate it if you guys would do so. All right.
Yes.
Nice.
My son has no interest in the Iron Throne.
So they're joining up.
Provided he swears me an oath of fealty. The same Ned Stark swore to Robert 18 years ago. Cat, their friendship held the kingdoms together.
Do it again.
And in return for my son's loyalty,
In the morning, I'll destroy my brother's army.
Yeah, maybe.
Baratheon and Stark will fight their common enemy together.
I do like this though.
negotiate a peace with your brothers.
Negotiate with Stannis.
He does seem
You heard him out there.
non-negotiable.
I believe we are natural allies. I hope he feels the same. Together?
I love him.
2 seconds later.
Oh shit. Oh my god. And they're both in there and they have a dead king. Oh shit. Ooh. Ooh.
She's a baddie. I just said I love him so much. Why does this keep happening to me?
And also Stannis didn't give him a night to reconsider. Oh. She really loved him. I mean,
This is bullshit.
They'll hang you for this.
they're gonna think that she did it. Shit.
Damn.
Oh,
He was literally one of my favorite characters.
he was fucking fantastic. I mean, Renly, I genuinely think Renly would be a good king.
Stannis, you son of a bitch. Shadow the Hedgehog strikes again.
I come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch ass motherfucker.
Wait, how we feeling about Melisandre? Like, yes.
No.
She's having a quicker turn for you than Lizzo.
Queen of Tarth murdered Renly.
I don't believe that. You don't believe that.
Ally recognizes it. You know,
Yeah.
recognize Ally.
You don't believe that.
What do you desire most in this world? Revenge.
Fuck.
You'll be cut to pieces before he sets foot on solid ground. If it is justice that you want, be smart about it.
He's doing the same thing that Kat was doing. Oh, it's
Well,
sad.
now I know what Shadow the Hedgehog does. He's this fucking assassin.
Just a straight assassin, like, you know.
No warning, no chill.
Yeah. And also it's just like, Stannis, come on, like, you're this like big righteous up and down motherfucker, but you'll do this type
Yeah.
of stuff, you know. This fucking cheat codes.
But yeah, poison is a woman's weapon.
Poison is a woman's weapon, your grace. That pussy is poison.
Yeah, it was.
Poison pussy.
God damn, that got me. Put it on the cry count.
I mean, it's tough, man.
Which would give Stannis superiority over us.
Homophobic.
Thank God we didn't mainline this and we watched it during Pride or anything like that. Jesus.
Oh, there are other things you should be doing, like sealing my daughter in a crate so you can ship her away.
Marcella's a sweet, innocent girl, and I don't blame her at all for you.
So clever. Aren't you always so clever with your schemes and your plots?
I mean, yes.
Schemes and plots are the same thing.
You need to be ready.
No need to consider.
He's like, they're marching to the doorstep and they're gonna kill everybody if they get here.
It's important that we talk about this.
It's the king's royal prerogative to withhold sensitive information from his counsellors.
She's so fucking stupid. Like, she's smart, but like her pettiness rises above.
Yeah.
Like he goes like, we could fucking be dead like in a couple of weeks.
Do you think it will make Jaime more likely to kill you or less likely? When I tell him you're fucking her, I mean.
She's making wildfire. They have thousands of pots already stored in their vaults. They are planning to launch it from the city walls into Stannis' ships and armies. I swear to you.
Swear to me on what?
On my life.
But I don't care about your life.
Night of the Seven. I, Lancel Lannister, do solemnly vow.
All right. Enough. Even torturing you is boring.
He is just like the cuck of all. Like it was Bobby. Remember, he's like, "Go get the breastplate stretcher," or whatever the fuck it is, and now it's him.
Yeah, he's just been kicked around.
Fools love a fool. I grieved for him as well. What a boy he was.
Piece of shit.
Jesus.
Fuck this guy.
Pity there'd be no need to speak to me, isn't it? There is. I've never known you to need to hear a thing twice.
Yeah, I never saw smoke crawling out of somebody's pussy
like
before.
A smokeman.
Will you bring Lady Melisandre with you?
Well, that's not your concern.
If you take King's Landing with her by your side, she's a foreigner, preaching a foreign religion. Some believe she whispers orders in your ear and you obey.
Shit.
Because he's, again, pussy whipped.
Yes. He's putting the pyro pussy on a pedestal.
You won those bannermen from Renly. Don't lose them to her.
Good hit, good line.
And you're married, dude.
Yeah.
We set out for King's Landing without Lady Melisandre.
Nice.
And you lead the fleet into Blackwater Bay.
Huge deal.
But not attacking them, the other lords won't be happy.
Most of those lords should consider themselves lucky I don't hang them for treason.
Fair.
Hard truths cut both ways, said Davos.
Great fucking line. Good scene. And this is a monumental fucking thing. Like, this is, like, unprecedented. It'd be like if, you know, I don't know, guy who worked on, like, an oil rig or something like that to lead, like, the Navy or something like that. It's a huge, huge thing.
What about your father? He hasn't said a raven in weeks.
Oh, right. We totally forgot about he's hanging out with his new cupbearer.
Brother fornicates with sister in the bed of kings. Are we surprised when the fruit of their incest is rotten?
It's like it's the same. It's a cool way to character. It's like we know what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know.
King's a lost cause. It's the rest of us I'm worried about now.
Damn.
To the tune of a twisted demon.
You have to admire his imagination. He's talking about you. Blame me? Trying to save them.
You don't need to convince me.
Demon monkey.
Shit.
Oh.
You didn't get You're like, son of a bitch.
I'd rather see Jon Snow pouting
those big, beautiful, fucking puffy little lips of his or whatever it is. Like, yeah.
I'm your commander. Welcome.
They don't give a fuck.
And who decides if we've done our jobs well?
I do. Your captain.
You know what happens when they bring in like a new manager from like outside of the store and shit, you know?
I have been reaving and raping since before you left Balon's balls.
Not him bragging about, I've been raping before you were even born.
I mean,
bro.
that's absolutely what he's doing.
You wouldn't know where I could find myself a ship now, would you?
Kill him.
Like, your head literally looks like a testicle.
And I will hunt you down, drag you back here in chains, and hang you for a traitor.
Stop! We yield!
Even she's there to take the piss out of him.
I'd be like, you have so much more respect with your brother.
Yeah.
Than these people.
Yes. With the guys who they treated you. They were just like, go do this bidding for me. Like, that will be great. You know, like, yeah.
Who are you?
Dagmar, where's my hand?
It's the dad from The Witch.
Nice. I have not seen The Witch yet.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe that should be my next A24 film on the marathon.
As soon as Winterfell got word that we'd taken Tolan Square, the Starks would send their men to take it back. And then...
Take me to my ship.
No.
Now that summer's over, they'll have a hard time keeping our men and horses fed. Starks understand winter better than we ever will. Cold won't beat them.
This is so crazy.
Right?
We've underestimated the Stark boy for too long. So how do we stop him?
Perhaps we'd profit from some sleep.
As I think you would, Reginald. And because you're my cousin, I might even let you wake from that sleep.
Nice.
The barbs in this show, like the fucking clocks in this show, are incredible. Like,
if your name wasn't Lannister, you'd be scrubbing out pots in the cook's tent. Go!
God damn.
Shit.
If they had to write a diss track, they'd eat that.
Where are you from?
Maidenpool.
And what is their sigil? You're a northerner, aren't you? Good. And one more time, where are you from?
Baratheon, my lord. House Dustin. 2 crossed larynxes beneath a black crown.
It's got a backup on a backup.
And what do they say of Robb Stark in the north?
They say he can turn into a wolf himself when he wants. They say he can't be killed.
Do you believe them?
No, my lord. Anyone can be killed.
Damn.
Look at this.
Fetch that water.
Charles Dance. Charles Dance is so fucking good in this. I mean, Maisie's obviously killing it, but he's so good.
And this is a nice little callback because wasn't she the one that was like failing, learning all of the?
Yeah. Right, or like had no. It's like where all this kind of pomp and circumstance and all of this like kind of like lady learning stuff is coming to help her. Yeah, you know.
A girl says nothing.
The guy that she freed.
And friends may talk in secret, yes?
Get out of here, you sexy, weird stranger guy.
With the streak in his hair?
Yeah, with the rogue streak in his hair.
I love this.
You're one of them now.
And you fetch water for one of them now.
Damn.
Why is this right for you and wrong for me?
Just trying to survive in these streets, you know?
I did. And here we are.
He's not wrong. He's just like, I would have died.
A man owes 3. The red god takes what is his, lovely girl.
Ooh, he worships the red god.
You stole 3 deaths from the red god. Speak 3 names. And the man will do the rest. 3 lives I will give you.
What?
I can name anyone. And you'll kill him.
Scratch 3 names off the list.
A man needs a name.
I don't know his name. They call him the Tickler.
That is enough. Go now, go. Your master's thirsty.
Oh my god, this is sick.
This is dope, right? Oh shit, okay. We are beyond the motherfucking wall right now.
Beautiful, isn't it? Gilly, you'd love it, hey?
Fuck off. The fist. Look at it. The fist of the first men.
The fist of the first man.
Yeah, I just said that, Sam. Jesus.
Boring! Shut up, nerd!
Before the Angles took Westeros from the first men.
Before I die, please, stop talking.
What do you think they were like, the first men?
Stupid. Smart people don't find themselves in places like
Ed is like, he's like me when I was like 12 years old at like Washington, D.C. It's like, right here is where they stood. I was like, I don't fucking give a shit. Like.
1 blast is for Rangers returning. Wildlings is 2 blasts.
And 3 for White Walkers. It's been 1,000 years, how do you know?
Well,
I read it in a book.
Well, he loves the fact that they're going to meet up with this other guy because that means that his uncle could still be alive.
The substance burns so hot it melts flesh like tallow.
Okay, you can take that away from me now.
Because when we're flinging things at Stannis, he's flinging them right back at us. Men die, men shit themselves, men run, which means pots falling, which means fire inside the walls, which means...
Men win wars, not magic tricks.
I don't know, say that to Renly.
Dude.
Ever since your royal sister commanded us to do so, our present count stands at 7,811.
They have a lot.
Contents of this room could lay King's Landing low. You won't be making Wildfire for my sister any longer.
If one of those...
You'll be making it for me.
Right? Like, what happens if somebody's smoking a cigarette and they fucking throw it down or something? You know what I'm saying?
Or even
like,
if they drop one of those
or
and it hits
seriously.
the other ones. Like, yes!
He...
Dracarys.
He...
Yes!
You make your little Korean barbecue, like right there in the middle of the table and shit, you know?
Little hot pot.
Yeah.
Did you see the dress Zara had made for you? Say he's the wealthiest man in Kaf.
It is known.
I like that we haven't seen these girls kind of doing this shit in a while. Not since season 1.
I know.
Zara is our host, but we know nothing about him. Men like to talk about other men when they're happy.
She's like, can you go fuck him for me?
You should wear it, Khaleesi. You are their guest. It would be rude not to.
I love this little turnaround for them. They're just...
I mean, like, they got a little bit of respite, you know what I mean?
They have like a normal day.
Yes, exactly. They're fucking kikiing
Their biggest
about
problem
shit.
is like, do I wear this dress or not?
Exactly.
Oh, but everybody has the same dress?
I mean, the costuming is fucking sick as hell. Like, and it's...
They can pry out the gems, the rest is pure gold. Very soft.
When you're at, like, your friend's, like, business party type thing as a +1, and, like, you can't be doing the same devilish shit that you normally do.
Mother of Dragons.
Oh.
On behalf of the Warlocks of Karth, I
The
will
Warlocks.
take this gem. Look at it. Look closely enough, and you can see yourself in them. Often more than once.
Whoa.
It would be an honor to host you at the House of the Undying. You are always welcome, Mother of Dragons.
Not her networking.
Yeah. I mean, like, no, she's
girl
like,
boss.
listen, I'm taking bids right now, you know? He literally just turned, unless he has a twin, he literally just made himself into 2 different things. I mean, this is not that bad. He's the fucking X-Men in this fucking
He's like
shit.
parlor tricks. I'm like, I would like to learn this.
right. That's a parlor trick I'd like to learn. Unless he's about to do like a prestige in this bitch.
You're a moment of Bear Island.
Who are you?
Oh, shit.
They shall come day and night to see the wonder born into the world again. And when they see, they shall lust. For dragons are fire made flesh.
RuPaul during the pandemic.
The face skinny.
It looked like Stannis. To me, it just looked like a shadow in the shape of a man.
Because it's his baby.
It's his baby boy. His bouncing, shadowy baby boy.
We should reach my son's camp tomorrow. Will you stay there long, my lady?
She's like, yo, Stannis be getting down with some fuck shit.
Never knew my mother. I'm sorry. My own mother died on the birthing bed.
Yeah, fucking House of the Dragon showed us that shit.
Yeah, and they're like, we'll take a break from daddy issues. Let's get some mommy issues.
Yeah, right. Let's talk about the mamas for a little bit.
I only held him that once. As he was dying.
Oh, you think she had a crush?
Maybe.
Gaydar was...
She was giving me lesbian vibes.
Yeah.
Promise me that you will not hold me back from Stannis.
When the time comes, I will not hold you back.
Because she knows. She knows what it has to be. Like... Because she wouldn't be able to hold back from...
Then I am yours, my
from Joffrey or something like that. You know, they understand it. They understand one another.
And that I shall ask no service of you that might bring you dishonor. Swear it by the old gods and the new.
Come on.
Right? This is pretty great.
I've known to mind my flock now, only me.
Dude.
I keep watch all day and all.
Send this fucking kid to the fucking TV room.
My wife always prayed for more children. We look after them. Thank you, my lord.
Oh.
Stop it.
It's like, he's gonna go. It's like, do you have any games on your phone?
For real.
Lord Stark, Torrens Square is under siege. Torrens.
We have to help them.
Most of the fighting men are away with Rob, but I can gather 200 decent men. You need so many.
We can't protect our own bannermen. Why should they protect us? Go, Sir Roderick. Take the men you need.
Won't take long, my lord. Southerners don't do well up here.
Okay, Raisin Bran. Making tough decisions.
Raisin Bran. Yeah. Oh my god, did that mean that when he fell out of the tower he was a Raisin Bran crunch?
Lying.
You might be a little old, but don't you call me a liar.
And I love that they have a cool little relationship too now, you know.
What did you see in your dream? Tell me, boy.
Speak on it.
I dreamt that the sea came to Winterfell.
The sea.
I saw waves crashing against the gates. And the water came flowing over the walls.
Is it that fucking traitor?
Drowned men were floating here.
In
the yard.
Yeah.
Drowned men, drowned gods.
The sea is hundreds of miles away.
And she's privy to all that shit. She's like, she believes in all that stuff.
What do they say about it? North of the wall.
They say all sorts of crazy things north of the wall.
You know, the way that Osha talks, she does always seem like she's fucking like femme fatale vamping, like flirting at someone. It's like, what do you mean about the north of the wall? Like she always does shit like this, you know what I mean? Like
she's a little cryptic.
Uh-huh.
People sitting around it have better eyes than yours or mine.
That's the guy that they were talking about that's been out here for fucking ever.
Mance was one of us once. Now he's one of them. It's not a job for 400 men. I need to move fast. Parker, Stone Snake, Barber.
Stone Snake. That's a fucking hell of a name. Jesus.
That's metal.
Really?
We fought and killed the White. How many Rangers can say that? He's the one.
They've been hearing about him.
I could take up John's duties while he's gone, my lord. There'd be no trouble.
Trying to give him a chance to be a ranger, which he always wanted to be. And he knows that he's good.
I hope you make a better ranger.
I'm ready, coach. Put me in the game.
How long has your manservant been in love with you?
He's not my manservant and he's not in love with me.
I love how everybody knows. So how long has he been in love with you?
Yeah, right. No shit.
I come from nothing. I hit the docks like a piece of cargo. Except someone normally cares what happens to cargo.
So you wanted more than you had and you took it. You're a conqueror too, you're just less ambitious.
Damn.
What do you want, Zarazio and Doxos?
Not you, Zaros.
I will show you why.
Also, Amelia Clark is like one of the smallest humans on the face of the fucking planet.
I was gonna say, his hand is either
and
gigantic.
Huge! Yes.
Her hand, like, was tiny.
It's like, yeah, it's like fucking Beauty and the Beast and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the door to the West Wing. You must never go there. Why? Because it's forbidden. Like.
Let's just say half.
All I have to do.
Is marry me.
That was a romantic proposal.
I've already married, but marry me and I will give you the 7 kingdoms.
He's a big old bear. He'd be fun.
Yeah.
Right?
Robert Baratheon is dead.
Oh, she didn't even fucking know.
She didn't even know yet.
That's crazy.
Moving carefully is the hard way, but it's the right way.
And if I'd listened to that advice outside the gates of Carth, we'd all be dead by now.
Opportunity before you seems like the last you'll ever have, but you must
Do not speak to me like I'm a child.
Even though in the book, she's literally like 14 years old or something like, or 15.
To see you on the Iron Throne.
Why?
Because I love you.
You would not only be respected and feared, you would be loved. There are times when I look at you and I still can't believe you're real.
Oh my God, he's laying it all out. He's like speaking about one thing, but he's talking about something else.
Yeah.
You know?
So what would you have me do as my advisor?
I think she sensed it. She's like, oh, fuck.
Find your own ship. You only need one. The allies we need are in Westeros.
Some money would be sick.
Sound ship with a good captain.
I look forward to meeting him.
Okay.
She is drawing boundaries in this scene. Like, you know, like.
But she's also like compromising for him too. Like,
yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'll take.
Yeah, I mean, and like, I think it's one of those things where he sold his reason and he sold his idea and everything. Uh-oh. Fucking fireman's fucking look at this shit. It's like in a fucking fireman's calendar or some shit. Like
not woman screaming.
He's done. Dude.
Damn.
Holy fuck. Fucking chill as penguin shit up there.
That's crazy.
Dude. She's like, okay, so it does work.
I have a couple people on my list.
Listen, but I can only get 2 more apparently. You think that she thought that he was like full of shit? She's like, yeah, go ahead, go for it, whatever.
Yeah.
Or like she didn't think that he was that good.
Yeah.
Clearly, right?
She's got her own personal little death note. Good for her.
She did like it's like a 2-person death note. It's like, and what I'll do is I'll eat this potato chip. But even though I would love to see Ryuk in this world or whatever. Fucking say.
I would believe it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
At this
Well, no,
point.
you can now. I mean, a fucking Shinigami basically was the motherfucker that came out of that fucking killed Renly, man. A lot happened in this episode.
A lot did happen.
How are you feeling?
I didn't need to be reminded about Renly.
I know. Didn't you sort of forget about it? Like a lot. Like these episodes are dense.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
So much happened.
Yeah.
They didn't even give Renly whatever. I'm so mad. They didn't even give him like a sad little edit. We like focused on it for a little bit. They're like, yeah, he's fucking dead.
It was like it was very abrupt, and it was like maybe I think it was. I mean, that's sort of what makes it kind of so effective is because it's like it's almost like it's as abrupt as Stannis wanted it to be. He goes,
Yeah.
like, I need this to go.
And also the way that it's done is also like reflective of like how fast they all had to move on. Like they had to make decisions
It was a desperate
in the moment.
It was
like,
a desperate. It was a super desperate situation. I mean, like, yeah, it sucks that.
That's fucking crazy.
I mean, I also don't. I mean, the other thing is that like fucking what's her name? I mean, like, you know, I mean, I guess she didn't have anything on her, but I mean, also, wouldn't that make Cat like suspect number 2 at least?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't like they didn't really talk about any of that, and I don't recall. I'm trying to recall if she was ever like suspected. But there's just the other thing is that all of the Baratheon bannermen are under a new Baratheon.
Yeah.
Your favorite Baratheon?
I hate him. I hate him so much now.
Do you hate him so much?
Yeah.
He's kind of like it was one of those. He's an interesting character, but that is like. I mean, that is him. Like, he's so hardline, like, relentlessly, I guess, like, devoted to what he sees as the true, you know, like, the right way of doing things and stuff. And it's just kind of like, yeah.
I don't know if you understand this. I'm so mad.
I know. I mean, I do speak on it. What's up? Like, be like,
I like look forward to seeing Renly's scenes. So like now that that's done, I'm just like, oh. Now what?
Also, I mean, it also hurts that it's like, you know, like one of the few queer characters in the show, you know.
I'm like, oh great, more boobs. Just kidding.
No, I mean, like, I pour one out for a real one. I mean, like, Renly, I do legitimately think that he would have been a decent king. That he could have definitely been a decent king.
Yeah.
You know, like
he would have his problems with impregnating, you know, but who doesn't have
nothing? A couple of chalices full of whatever
Yeah.
couldn't fix and stuff. You know, like I think that Marjorie was so much of a can-do bitch that they would have been fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Especially now that we know that she's also a little bit of a schemer and like she's smart. She knows what she wants.
She's smart. I think
it's
it's a smartness.
Yeah.
I think it's like, you know, I mean, it's the same reason. Like, I think if Stannis was without wife and had the bigger army and was marching, they would have came knocking on his door. I just think that they're just like, who's up, who's down, where's the money, you know what I mean? Like, like I think that's more what that's indicative of. But there was and is like an understanding and a tenderness to her brother being who her brother is, and kind of understanding that, I think, kind of gives a little bit of credence to that, you know.
We also saw dragons.
We got a little baby dragon. We hadn't really seen him. I mean, like, I think we saw him a little bit in like maybe like episode 1 or 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like a teensy bit, but then we kind of got like, he was just getting there fucking roasting his little, doing his little fucking, like his little Korean barbecue thing. They're cute as shit right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, and that's Drogon. That's the one that she named after Drogo.
Oh.
Yeah. Which is, that would be fucked up though. Like if you named your dog after your dead, like after like your dead ex.
But it's not a dog. It's like badass dragon.
No, 1,000%. And dragons like live hella long too. Like obviously we saw it in Hot D. Like there's that one. I can't. Oh god, was it Vhagar? Yeah, it's Vhagar. Like the mother, the old grandma, like the old cantankerous grandma that had like 6 or 7 different fucking riders and shit like that. It was like one of the original 3 that like took Westeros almost 1,000 years before, or 400 or 500 years before or something. What else kind of stuck out?
Raisin Bran's visions are...
Raisin Bran, yeah.
They're legit, like...
He's seeing stuff. And Ocean knows it, too.
His fake-ass brother is, both figuratively and literally.
Theon the Phil.
Theon the traitor. He's plotting, too. Everybody's fucking plotting, and, like, I get it. I like it.
I think it's so wild. Like so many things are kind of up for grabs. So many people's are, and it's just like have you ever played like Risk?
Yeah.
Like it's shit. It is shit like that. Like and it kind of is like, especially when it's like multiple people. Like it's not just like you're going after one person. Like you have to like, there are people that will go like, oh yeah, dude, totally attack. What's his name? I'll back you up. No problem. Whatever.
Yeah, a little bit of Survivor mixed in there, like the blind sides and stuff like that. You're just like, damn.
100%. I had forgotten how much I really liked the scene between Kat and Brienne.
Yeah.
Too. Like, this was kind of about, it was almost too, they were kind of mirrored in a certain way. Like, there was the scene with Jorah Blue Balls, and then there was like he was wearing a blue scarf, and he was like, "These are my colors, and these colors don't run." Unlike some other parts of me, probably. But like it was him, and then it was where they both like talked about like the person that they want to serve. Like she goes like, "You have like you have like courage, and specifically a woman's courage," which I thought was kind of a cool line.
Yeah.
From her to Kat, and then. Where Jorah's like, you're actually, he goes like, you got fire and you got this and you're capable, but you're also like I feel like you got a gentle heart and stuff like that, which I thought was, I don't know, it was like a cool like kind of duality of each of those scenes, which I thought was pretty nice. Up in the magic ante a lot too.
Yeah, they are.
With like
the weird bald guy with his
who's been like sucking on a ring pop for too long or had too much red wine or some shit like that.
Yeah, they like drink this and their lips turn blue and their mind goes to mush. I'm like, I'll have what he's having.
Let's go, dude. Friday night, like, let's get that shit set the fuck up, dude. Like, or it kind of reminded me of like, it's like a blue version. You see that Always Study the Intervention episode? Was like, yeah, so I've been drinking this this blue stuff from a can. Like, like when they're drinking red wine from a can and all their lips are getting stained and shit like that. It's so fucking funny. The magic is like
it's ramping up.
It's dialed the fuck up. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, we saw
have shadow monsters, we have dragons, we have
shapeshifters,
parlor tricks. Yeah, they're Bran's visions. Like, there's a lot.
It's a bunch going on. Like, it's really
the new god. I love this like aspect of him being like, you stole 3 lives from like death, essentially.
Yeah.
So now we have to repay it. And I kind of. If I had to sign up for a religion, because there's so many gods in this, I'd be like, I want that one.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of badass.
It's so sick. I mean, like, yeah, he's interesting. He's got a lot of presence, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, him and Usha, like, they're the two people where we're just, like, whatever they say, like...
Yeah, it's with a smolder.
Right now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, imagine those two talking to one another.
It's
like, what are you doing over there, blonde streak? And it's just like, a man has no boner, or whatever the fuck it is, or whatever the fuck it is. Like, no, but he, he's a cool fucking character. And like, it's also, even though also like, he was sort of like very close to the scene of the crime and just like chewing an apple and be like, I don't know, whatever happened. You know what I mean? People like, who killed this man? Even though I think that somebody who was torturing people for like weeks upon weeks ending up dead is not like, it's like, who are the suspects? I don't know.
Everybody.
Half this fucking camp. You know what I mean? And so maybe he wasn't too worried about it. But he's showing like that he's obviously like.
But what happens when she gives higher up names? Like,
if
she were to be like, I want Joffrey dead.
What's the next name? Or does she do Tywin?
Yeah, well. But like, can he do it? Is there magic? Will he do it?
Side? Is there something where he can kind of go, it's a little above my pay grade. I can do a torture guy.
Yeah. Like a genie. Like, you make your wish, but you don't know if it's going to be the exact thing you want.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Where he does was it bedazzled or whatever, Brendan Fraser, where it's like you kind of get like, you sort of get, there's a little bit of a trick involved in it or something. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. But it's cool that she's like, shit, I got two names.
Yeah, and her just staring him down, Tywin.
Tywin. Yeah. Tywin. Yeah. Taiwan.
It's a long day.
No, I got you, baby. Don't worry. No, I mean, like, yo, this guy with this fucking face and this fucking mouth cannot ever hit anyone for getting pronunciations wrong ever. I'm so so DOA. I'm so dead in the water. Like but no, that's also another one of my favorite scenes is her. Charles Dance is so fucking fantastic. And she's obviously great, but just holding on that one thing is like, because he keeps peeling this Arya onion.
Yeah.
Where he goes like, where are you from? It's like, I'm from this. He goes like, where are you from? I'm not a fucking idiot. I can hear your fucking Minnesotan accent.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and then, you know, and he's like, go fetch that water. Just them holding on it. I don't know. It's just like one of those things where it's a fantastic scenario that the writers came up with because this never happened in the book.
But it's great.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's like one of my favorite pairings of these two things and shit. So like, yeah.
I think besides like the crazy things, it was like more so like people building their like allegiances to each other in their
either fracturing or solidifying.
Yeah.
You know.
I think that was like kind of the theme of this little episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. Do you think she's gonna go? Do you think that she's gonna hear other people's proposals, or do you think she's gonna just try to avoid that shit? Because he's like, hey, you want to get married?
I'm all here for this girl boss networking that she's doing. Like it is kind
how many proposals do I got this week?
She's like, let me get back to you. I have another interview scheduled tomorrow.
I mean, for real though. I mean, it is. I mean, he's not like. I mean, marriage is a piece of capital, like in this story and in this type of a world, you know, and
in our world, am I right?
I mean, a really cool fucking episode. Like a lot of things, like I said, like a lot of things are happening, like a lot of storylines, and now they're going to kind of have to like sort of come in and start to resolve themselves. Theon is moving against fucking Winterfell. Fucking, we are moving against the fucking wildlings. Like we are, you know, Jon's heading out to just get in a range and shit like that. We are like, you know, people are moving, trying to figure out, like, at least gain some type of favor with Khaleesi. Like, you know, big fucking things happening on the Baratheon front, and now they're moving towards fucking Kingsland.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
Wildfire.
There's a giant time bomb.
Cache of nukes. Like it literally looks like it's like. Did you ever see The Rock? Did you ever see that movie? There's this movie called The Rock.
The Rock Johnson?
No. There's this movie called The Rock, starring Nick Cage and Sean Connery, made like 1996, probably like before you were born.
Whoa!
When were you born? Were you 91?
1995.
Well, you're just so young and sprightly looking. Yeah. That's what I figured you were like a 96. No, I know but there's like a it's carrying like a virus type thing or whatever. It's probably first thing of COVID actually. but they're in these little green balls, and like they're very like they're incredibly volatile and shit like that. And I kind of it just sort of reminds me like the color of it and everything like that. But like. Yeah, they got another weird little old guy down in there. He's like, well, I've been working on my Wildfire forever. You know, like whatever it is. Actually, that guy, Roy DeTrace, fun little fact about him, he does all of the, if you ever do the audiobook version of the books, he does all of them.
Damn.
He does all of them, and I think he still holds the Guinness. Maybe Andy Serkis, like recently got it, but for a long time, for like almost 15, 20 years, like he held the Guinness Book of World Records for the most like individual characters and voices done in an audiobook.
Damn.
He does everybody, like, you know what I mean?
Smash out of respect.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, yeah.
Like, just out of pure respect.
Out of pure respect, you know what I mean? Like, no, but it is fucked up. It's like, whoa, like, you're the voice of Catelyn and of Rob with two B's, like, and of, like, Tywin and stuff. And it's interesting to just the way that he would interpret those characters. They sound kind of very different. They're going to do something with that.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to use it for war or some shit, but, like, at the same time, I'm like, that is such a fucking dangerous game to be playing. Like, They literally said, like, oh, it could melt like steel. I'm like...
And rock.
But yet you guys are carrying it in these ceramic-ass jars. Like...
It seemed... Well, right. I mean, it's like... Or it's like... It's very nitroglycerin-y.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, if you fucking hit a bump on the thing, you could just blow the fuck up. And like...
And all of it in one spot, I'm like, this is not smart.
This is not smart.
Who's putting all this concentrated wildfire in one room?
It's like, yeah, and it's like, who was, other than fucking Cersei, who was the last guy who was ordering the most of it? The fucking Mad King. Yeah. Like, this shit is probably not that great.
And who's in charge of it? This frail old man who, like...
We do not deal in big shit. You know, or whatever the fuck
he could be
like,
carrying and have, like, a back spasm.
You can tell that that's a guy who truly loves what he does.
Yeah.
You know, he's like a teacher or like a pilot. Like, what's he getting paid? Nobody knows. Probably not a lot. He doesn't look like he does, but like he could but he is in charge of a lot of. It's a very important job. You know what I mean?
And he has to feel so smart. He like created something.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. I mean, like, yeah, and so like I think that. But there's a lot of it, so I just feel like they have to do, because we're on Bronn's side. Because I don't want some fucking mealy-mouthed prick fucking carrying some shit. He drops it. We all fucking...
Yeah, you're like about to catapult it or like whip it at somebody. You get an arrow. You just drop it on yourself.
It's like, remember like when you get the shit when you would be in like when you'd have like a water balloon fight and the shit would break before you could throw it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what they're doing.
Stupid.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, like, I think, yeah, so, but I think, because Tyrion was like, you're not going to make it for my sister anymore. You're going to make it for me.
And out of anybody who's going to have it, at least he's smart.
And I think that he's going to probably try to figure out a different way to use it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting shit.
I don't know. But if you want to know.
But if you want to know what the fuck happens, and if you want to know what our reactions are to the next episode, to the next installment of A Hot D Fan Watches Game of Thrones for the very first time. If you guys want to get early and uncut access to Season 2, Episode 6, if you want to start to begin to watch the back half of this season, you guys want to do that right now, you guys can hit us up on our Patreon and give us a little bit of support away. It's the best way to support the channel. If you guys, just got to hit the links that are in the top and comment of the description below. That takes you over to our Patreon. You get plenty of $8 at the premium streamium tier, and that gets you full and uncut access to all of our GOT coverage, including the next episode, Season 2, Episode 6, completely full and uncut for your view and pleasure. And we hope that you guys consider doing that shit. And also, if you had a good time over here, we enjoyed our little banter and back and forth, and you guys don't got that fucking scratch to fucking rub together, but you guys want to help the channel out, you can hit us with, what can they do?
A like and a subscribe.
And maybe ring the bell thingy over there, like you're fucking, like I'm sure, like he... Like, does he have any minions? Does he like ring a bell and say, bring me some more of the wildfire? Like, or whatever. We're not asking for wildfire though. Just like a click of the wrist over there. You hit that, you hit the notifications thing and all that good stuff. It really helps us out a lot. We would greatly appreciate if you guys would do so. We thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. And we will check y'all later.